Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be looking at why you need to watch Spy X Family 2, an abridged recap. Now, the first time around, he got into the first few episodes of Spy X Family, and yeah, I'm going to say the X because god damn it, I hate the fact that you put a letter in there, it's completely useless, oh no! And oddly enough, this is one of the few times where I've already watched this anime. So I don't actually need the recap to see if I want to get into it, I know I like it already. It's weird because normally I do abridges to find out if I want to watch an anime. This time, which is literally a perfect choice of how to find an anime, I've already watched it. So I'm just going to see what he thinks about and maybe critique him heavily because I'm an asshole. Otherwise, if you haven't already, there's a link below to the original video from Grimjack. Hit it up. When you're done, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me where I missed something horrible and obvious. And of course, comment on the fact that I'm still saying it's Spy X Family because god damn it, I am going to keep doing that. I'll say, see you guys at the end and let's get started.
Excellent. Thanks to Anya, we've already infiltrated Eden Academy.
Ooh, jumping into
and
the
made our
bridge
way
section.
to the Parents' Gala. A gala for parents only of children enrolled here. Now all I have to do is find Desmond, who will definitely 100% be in attendance, and hit him with the old Twilight special.
Oh, no.
What's that, Mr. Desmond? Only more massage oil will bring peace between our countries. Well, if you insist. Mr. and Mrs. Folger, would you please come with me?
Grimjack, I don't know if you wrote that or someone else, but goddamn, the Twilight, let's go with the YouTube safe phrasing of fantasy in his head. You know what? He could probably pull it off too. In canon, he definitely could. But also, I forgot why I love this specific abridged recap, because his characterization of Twilight, well, it's basically Twilight, but way more self-aware of just how badass he is and kind of loving it, as opposed to normal canon Twilight, who's aware of how badass he is and is just aware of it. This is basically just Twilight enjoying it more.
Ah, here to award Anya with her first stellar star, no doubt.
Nope.
I'm so proud of her.
Okay, oh.
She punched Damien Desmond, second child of Donovan Desmond,
Yeah.
head of the National Unity Party of Ostania and key to world peace. I'm afraid so.
Oh god, look at
How am
his
I
face.
supposed to
I
give
forgot
him
his
the
face.
Twilight special now? You're going to bomb West Alice? Please, Donovan, think of the massage oil. However, she was moved to violence for the sake of her friend. So we'll just be giving her a nitrous bolt instead of elegantly executing her via catapult.
What?
Are you absolutely
I'm sorry, what was that last
certain
part?
a nitrous bolt instead of elegantly executing her via catapult? Are you absolutely
Elegantly execute her with a cantaloupe? You know, some things I'm just not really okay with finding out what exactly he intended, and I'm going to put this under that entire category. It's growing much faster than I have any comfort with.
certain execution is off the table?
Yeah! Twilight Bond. Oh, it's Grimjack.
Ha! Bulletproof vest, sucker! Can't
Nope.
fool me twice!
Oh, God! Well,
Hey, everyone!
That works.
Welcome back to our second installment of why you should be watching Spy...
because in the previous installment they did the James Bond, but instead of shooting first, they just shot him and he fell over. Here, they're playing on the joke further, going, hey, don't worry. We know ways to fix someone who has a body armor on. Ordnance. Significant ordnance.
Family! If the previous episode didn't enchant you with its elegance, then I feel sorry for your pathetic excuse of a life.
Oh, the waste
Anywho,
years.
we're gonna go into a deep dive of episodes 6 through 12.
Only 6
It's
episodes, wow.
The second half of the first half of Spy Family because there's 13 more episodes coming later and sometime in 2022.
What? I was unaware of this. This is actually really great news. I thought they were doing like here's the half season. We're going to call it the whole season, and now we have to wait another how many years before they finally get greenlit? And they already have 13 more? This just became my good day. Ah.
Man, is this gonna be as annoying as Attack on Titan season finale?
Oh.
What part is it now? Like 500.
And yeah, no, thank you, Grimjack, for taking all those good feelings and then reminding me that I know how this ends because I saw the manga's ending, and the fact they're drawing it out is probably giving the writers time in the anime to say, hey, remember that ending that didn't quite make sense because it was not feeling earned at the end? We need to fix it. Or they'll just give in and give the manga ending as well, and yeah, while I get what the writer was going for Attack on Titan, it didn't work. He needed to change it up so it worked better. Like, I get what he's going for. It makes sense, but doesn't really fit perfectly.
Just end the show
Looks
already.
pretty, but
Picking up where we left off, Anya's about to be inducted into Eden Academy.
Anya's cute.
Aren't you forgetting the star-studded event that I, Frankie...
Oh yeah, the Frankie filler episode. Honestly, was kind of
put
insane.
Together for the Forger family?
Frankie, you know what time it is?
Adventure time?
It's my time, Frankie! Did you ever f***ing talk during my time? You piece of f***ing shit, you little f***ing shit, you I
Him smiling makes this so much creepier.
Oh!
Don't screw this up. Amsterdam, only in theaters Friday.
The stronger, lasts longer. Energizer Max.
Where was I?
You know, I would have sworn they would instead cut to Frankie's face being slammed in and an edit of Yor doing it, because that was one hell of a scene where Yor just gets a little tipsy and has her way with Lloyd, technically. You know, I was gonna make that a joke, but honestly, no, that is actually what happened. Yeah, it's funny when you put it that way. It actually does technically count. But just one punching him. I'm sorry, I must be tired because I'm just making all these dumb references that make me smile. It just does it. I have a horrible sense of humor, I'm aware, but it's really amusing to me for some reason right now. Oh god, I'd plead insanity, but no one would actually need to be told that.
Oh yeah! Anya's initiation into the prestigious Eden Academy.
Yeah.
Or Eden
Ooh,
College.
I like the little background music.
Babies don't go to college, so let's just stick with Eden Academy. Twilight has been waiting a long time for this day, and he wants nothing more than to see his precious baby girl take the stage. Speaking of, where is she exactly? Where's my peanut girl? Anya!
Why do I keep seeing this? It's not even just this. This is a brand new animation, isn't it? I only saw it within the last couple of weeks, or I guess maybe it was out longer and it only came into my timeline recently. But this is the peanut morph of Anya going back and forth in edits with various musics. Okay, this has to have been out for a while then. I just didn't notice it until like the last couple of weeks. Oh man, it's everywhere.
We kidnapped this little girl.
I'm kidnapped!
Oh, you little fucking shit! Why the
It's a good thing Grimjack's so
That's
calm
right,
and
folks.
relaxed about
if you
this.
had on your Spy Family bingo card that Anya gets kidnapped twice.
No. What were some of those other ones? Like, comment, subscribe. Yor gets drunk and dominates Lloyd. Technically accurate. Handler is a woman. Yeah. Lloyd kills a mosquito. I don't actually remember that one. Anya gets kidnapped. Yeah. Free space. Apathetic Race soundtrack. Ooh, they did do that. Also, yeah. Apathetic Race. Good choice, man. I guess they're just great at crime. For everyone who got that, nice. Nice. Shot that inspires Lloyd fan art. I'm actually pulling a blank on this one, mostly because I thought most of the fan art was of Yor. I might be a little biased, but yeah, a lot of this. Also, there's a ton of really cute Anya and Damien as adults or teenagers dating. It's like super wholesome. Yeah. Anya gets kidnapped again. Honestly, I'm surprised it hasn't happened more often by now. And Damien X Anya shipping comments is, yeah, the shipping. Yeah, that makes sense. Hendrickson starts a bowling league. Anya gets isekai'd into Owl House. Yeah, no, she would absolutely love this, but they don't have any silenced pistols, so she might not love it. Crossover with Deku from My Hero Academia. Oh, God, of course. They've actually had some really weird crossover art that they've done unofficially. That actually could have very well happened. The family goes to a karaoke bar. Unironically, I want to see that happen because there's no way with their characterization this isn't legitimately hilarious. Yuri opens up a restaurant. That would be him calming down way too much. Yor pays off her student debt. That's funny, Grimjack. You just had to just right here, man. You just son of a bitch. Frankie saves the day. Well, that's never gonna happen. Your ice is a bitch. Probably happened to you. YouTube issues a copyright strike. That never happens. Because fair use, it's fun until you realize YouTube ignores that. AX isn't overcrowded this year. To be fair, from what I heard, overcrowded, it's not overcrowded. They don't have that few people. We reached 10,000 likes. Speaking of, have I already done? Oh, we're getting closer. Crunchyroll increases its wages for VAs. Did this come out before or after some of the issues were in the news? I don't know, and it's not going to make it any better either way. Goblins! This is why I don't voice act. Food Men finally successfully funded. Funded, yes. Immediately struck down by YouTube. Well, you got a double one right next to it. You get bingo! And Anya punches a young douchebag. Yeah, and honestly, she punches him so hard the douchebag starts to slip out. And just like desert him over the course of a couple episodes even. He still is, but also less. It's weird. It's going full on Nanaha friend making. And super successful despite herself.
Gets kidnapped twice before she gets into Eden Academy, then you just won the grand prize.
Glory
You
of the King's Hand.
All those special little angels at Eden Academy have special uniforms that signify the grace, class, and elegance of their school. And also paints a big target on their backs.
Yeah.
Most of these students come from well-to-do homes, so they make prime kidnapping subjects.
Yeah.
But surely, a family with a world-class super spy and the world's deadliest assassin won't fall prey to a scheme like this.
Technically, they didn't at the end. Also, I mean, as much as this seems overblown, in a lot of countries, this kind of issue, kids being kidnapped because they go to fancy institutions so they know the family has money, or, well, unlike in this case, assume they have money. This happens. Yeah, it's actually a bit of an issue in some places. Some of the more Western countries, and I think America, I don't think Canada has this issue, but there are actually quite a few countries where if you have an issue, it's because someone's like, hey, pay up, and they just haven't contacted you yet. It's a problem. It used to be a lot bigger in America as well for some reason. I don't actually know why it stopped. Probably because they just kept catching people.
More than once.
Okay, little lady.
I
Do
just
you
realized this
know how
design is
much
stupid, so I
money
love it.
your parents have? Just hold up one finger for each $1 million they have in the bank.
Dead.
Okay, I see the maid means business. Listen,
Maid.
you don't want this chubby-faced little dumpling to get hurt. We're gonna need you to call her parents and get them to pay up. Big time.
You are about to learn 3 very crucial facts. 1, I spent all my money on groceries. 2, I am that girl's mother. And 3, I will make you see the face of God, followed by the taint of Satan.
No, please.
Yep, I remember that the voice acting on this was definitely on par. Your goddamn man, Grimjack. Good choice of your voicing, because it does that really intense but quiet aspect really well. The voice actress who did yours voice? See, Anya Yor, Ginger Sue. Goddamn. No, I mean the angry part she can do well, but I actually kind of respect that earlier section. Where was it?
See groceries.
Right here.
2, I am that girl's mother. And 3, I will make.
I like it when she got angry, but when she's doing that quiet intensity, that is actually hard to do because that's a more subtle emotion as far as I'm concerned. Being loud and in charge, even I can do that. I mean, I can't do it well because I suck and there's a reason I'm not a voice actor, but even I can make it a stupid approximation of it. But quiet intensity is hard to do because you have to do 1, calm, but also not calm at the same time. And they're very much conflicting emotions. And that is really captured in there. A lot of it is helped by the animation itself. But goddamn, does that just get in there? It's good to hear, man.
Make you see the face of God, followed by the taint of Satan.
No, please.
Dead.
Wow. Mommy, can you teach me how to show people the taint of Satan?
Sure, I
Oh,
will,
God.
sweetie. Did you do your homework?
No.
No taint for you.
Homework's for nerds. I'll show you anyway.
Another
You know, I
day
can actually
of
see her
saving
saying that
the
in
world.
canon
I mean,
because that's
doing
basically what happened to her
psychology. Huh? What's your wanky cuts doing? What?
Mama's teaching me how to be a ruthless killer.
What? No. This is Pilates.
Yeah, they're about the same and
Don't know what
equally
Pilates
as
is?
devastating if you do it wrong.
Anya gonna Pilates you to death, you daft wanky cunts. What?
Ah, I see she's learned terrible things from both of us then.
I just got the joke. Of course, it's basically Germany versus basically Britain because there's nothing else in this entire world. It's just those two countries. So they just made the obvious joke that even canon alludes to but hasn't made yet, that he's the British spy and she's the German assassin. And she's picking up the murder from him. And the horrible Cockney accent from Lloyd. I want to hear that again.
He cunts. What? Anya gonna Pilates you to death,
Pilates
you
to-
daft wanky cunts.
I have no idea what she said, but I love the
I
accent
see
so
she's learned
bad.
terrible things from both of us then.
Yep.
Carry on.
Now that Anya's fists are registered weapons, it's time to finally get into the notorious Eden Academy. After some old guy touches all the children in a school Rockway, okay?
Did he get
now
fired
you
for that?
understand that. The kids mingle and meet
Oh.
all their future
It's funny because he almost got fired for saying he touched children. School of Rock. Somehow, the joke show, School of Rock, still taking more action to do something than most places. Like, hey, so it's an upper class teacher in a neighborhood with a lot of, This never happened. It's an issue. Don't look into it. You don't want to find out.
classmates. This is where Anya meets the lovely Little Miss Becky Blackbell, daughter of a military manufacturer. Becky has an army of her own as well. An army of attendants and personal
Aladdin?
chefs. All thanks to her daddy's money. Seriously, she is loaded. She may never had cereal before.
Oh, pink hair girl. You're really pretty. Oh, thank you. So you agree. You think you're really pretty? This feels like a test all of a sudden. Well, I guess this ugly baby-faced girl can be my servant friend. Daddy said all I have to do is break someone's spirit and they'll do whatever I want. Was that the sound of your spirit breaking? Carry my book bag.
Anya, no! Think of the clouds!
But that's not the only person.
I love this. I absolutely love this. Which is weird because at least in the first season, she doesn't get a lot of screen time. I know in the mangas, I've been told she's more prevalent, but I mean, the manga's gone on significantly longer, so everyone is more prevalent.
In Anya's class, there is also the target himself, Damien Desmond. What an insane coincidence!
He just
this
sticks
whole
his mind in his
situation
foot.
is. Yeah, totally.
This whole situation was no coincidence. I pulled strings to make
Shocking.
sure Anya would end up in this exact class. She might be off to a bit of a bad start with that black belt girl, but
it's
she's
all
just got to
fine.
make friends with Damien and bring it on home for Daddy.
So, who's your dad? If he's cool enough, I might just let you be my friend, come to my house, and our dads could have a play date.
That's the thing my dad wants.
Yes, Anya, you're so close. Stay on target. Stay on target.
Is
Nope.
there someone yelling within the walls?
I am a ghost.
Ooh,
your school is
ghost
haunted.
wall.
Boo and such.
A ghost? He's a therapist that helps people deal with their emotions. I think I have his card on me. You look like you need some help.
Ew, why doesn't he have a real job like CEO or senator? Wait, are you poor?
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
I don't know, because this is actually probably the most brutal takedown that Anya's ever had at Damien. She's really good at doing that all the time to him. But her pointing out, like, yeah, you need someone to help you with all those emotions because you're a mess. is actually completely accurate for him. He's a mess, and you find out through even just a couple episodes. Yeah, no, it's he's kind of fucked in the head. Yeah, child neglect is a bitch. I love how this is actually playing it way more straight than even the show does. They kind of walk around that, and she's always misinterpreting his signals because he's got a massive little kid crush on her because she's standing up to him, like treating him like an actual person and not just Damien, the son of. She's punching him in the face, but she's punching him in the face and looking at him, which no one else is doing. And you can see that he's obsessed with her, and it's actually obscenely adorable. And yet, even though she's psychic, she misses it every time, and I love that. And here, in the most brutal beatdown yet of him, she's just being completely honest and saying something very helpful to him. And he's just shooting at her in the foot. But it's also the most brutal, and we only know that because we've seen what happens. Or, well, specifically, anyone else who has seen what comes next knows how brutal that is. It makes it even better.
Anya isn't doing so hot. Damien's too
and yet somehow she's failing
friends are starting to push her around. But even Becky is beginning to look down on her. She's going to need to use every skill in her arsenal to get out of this jam.
Uh-oh. What did Mama say about
Punch him in
situations
the
like
face.
this?
The police can't arrest you if they're dead.
No, the other one!
Remember, Anya, big girls don't let petty things keep them down. Young women like yourself should just keep their chins high and smile.
Right! I gotta pull out the big
Anya
guns.
smile. Oh, God!
Is she making fun of me?
Yes!
No, there's no way.
Oh my god! She's making fun of him! That's hilarious!
Nani? What's this? The boys have become the bullied. Tensions are mounting between Anya
Try
and Damien.
failing.
But I bet like any other
The
anime,
Anya face.
the two will come to a mutual understanding and grow from this encounter, becoming the best of friends and creating world peace.
You're nothing more than a...
Hey, does it look like the teacher can see us right now?
God damn! I mean, to be fair, it's way more accurate to what a kid this age would actually say, because, I'll be honest, an adult might have a more creative insult. A 5-year-old, or however old they are, actually don't actually know now that I think about it. Huh. They're gonna say some fucked up shit, man. They're just old enough to know it's a bad word, but just young enough to realize if you say this to someone in public, they will try and commit violent acts that will get them jail time. Yeah, it's like being on Xbox Live. Don't. Just don't. Don't. Just, it's not worth it. Don't do that to yourself.
No, he looks completely distracted right now. Why do you... Ah!
Yay! Oh!
Henderson
And thus
reprimands
the
Anya
Nanoha
after the
method has
beatdown.
happened.
But Anya uses the age-old legal defense of Pixar didn't happen and saves herself from being expelled from the school. One elegant excuse of protecting her friend later, Henry decides to give her a slap on the wrist or a bolt on the collar, so to speak.
I don't even know what that one's from.
You see, in order to rank among the school's elites and become an imperial scholar, students must collect a total of 8 Stella stars. These special acolytes are handed out to only those who have shown
I really doubt that'll ever happen. I haven't finished the manga.
But
I
watch
doubt
out!
it, though.
It's not all muffins and pork rinds for the students of Eden.
God damn, it's been so long since I even thought about Hey Arnold. Also, yeah, Muffin and Derpy. Noise. But seriously, Grimjack, you're getting a lot of use out of this handlebar mustache, and I'm not saying I'm pointing it out because I might be feeling jealous because my mustache can't do that. It curls down even when I grow it out. It just will not do that. I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. Maybe just a little bit. God damn you.
Academy. If one should be handed 8 tonitrous bolts due to poor school behavior, they will be punished with expulsion. Possibly by
The
catapult.
fuck?
The show hasn't covered how yet, really.
No. Let's just cover what the hell was.
Possibly by.
Who the hell builds a trebuchet? I get the joke on it, but what the hell? I thought this was from a movie or something, but no, the video quality and the shot makes me think, no. This isn't a movie. This is a documentary. So someone unironically built a freaking trebuchet. Has to be a Ren Fair or something. What the
Possibly
hell?
by Catapult. The show hasn't
Catapult?
covered
I'm
how.
pretty sure it's a trebuchet. You
The
could be mistaken,
Forges
though.
do their best to smile for the class picture. But even
That's
Super
depressing.
Spy Twilight can't hide his shame. After all, an event like this is going to have to be discussed
faces are
over
fun.
mid-afternoon shame tea with his handler and main contact of Wise, Sylvia Sherwood.
So, how has Phase 2 of Operation Strix been going, Twilight? Oh, one moment.
There we go. Sorry,
Oh, yes. The spy changing their voice. Makes perfect sense. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised he hasn't done it more.
sometimes forget to stop using the voice I use when I'm discussing sensitive information over the phone. Anyway, how's your new
do they
daughter
change
been?
actors?
If I know you, you've already helped her obtain 4 of the 8 Stellar Stars to become an Imperial Scholar, which, as you know, of course, is the only way for you to get into any of Desmond's fancy parties. Twilight, is there something you want to tell me?
Did you fail?
Knowing you, Twilight, you always overreact to small hiccups. So let me know what small, incredibly small details you might be fussing over, and I'll help you in any way I can.
Anya got it tonight, Trisbolt.
What?
Next morning.
Sorry, I love it when people do jokes like that, where they have the very femme voice, the very masculine voice, and whenever they're distracted, they drop into the other one. I don't care which way it goes. I just like it when someone has that entire implied fake voice. I just love those kind of jokes. Doesn't matter which way it goes. It's always just peak comedy to me. Just because it shows that someone's putting on an act, and then they drop the act because of the emotion. It's just a really good way to do it, and I just think it's fun. Also, the irony here being, even though the joke is, it's not small at all, it's a massive problem, due to outside context knowledge, it's actually not, and he is overreacting because it's not a problem. Because it's kind of working. I love this because no one in the show, no one in Abridged should know that. And it's only out of context knowledge that you realize, no. Their plan is working perfectly despite themselves, or even because of how much they fucked it up. It's kind of obscenely fun just to watch it happen.
Morning, Twilight cooks Anya a big plate of Amu
I never
rice
got ketchup
breakfast
on rice.
bribery
That just feels
and
weird.
asks her for the biggest favor of all.
Stop assaulting children!
But he
No.
sucks.
He really does, Lloyd. You're asking too much of her.
How am I the bad guy here exactly? Look, I'm going to be incredibly busy at my doctor office, doing PhD things and whatnot, so
I thought it was a
please do your
psychiatrist.
best to apologize to Damien Desmond.
How are you doing that with your mouth?
Anya is off to school for a second day, and it looks like she really
love how she
scored
just
some
called that
points
out.
with old Becky. I guess friendships are forged in the fires of humiliating rich people. Becky even offers to have her chauffeur pick Anya up next time. Nobody told Becky that she's rich. As the two are walking to class, they run into a certain second son.
Who's
How nice it
blushing?
would be to live in the dorms.
Hey! Friend! You both suck!
Oh, but I'd have to live with Damien. How nice could it possibly be? Oh, about yesterday, Calm down, Killer. I know you're already hungry for round 2, but let's try to get you through your first week without any jail time. But world peace!
That black...
I want this. I want this to be how they canonically portray Becky. Just over the top. Come on, Killer. It's so stupid. It's barely even a change from canon, but I just like how over the top it is.
Bell girl is going to be a problem. I need
Yeah,
to get
the
her
best
away
one.
from Anya. And due to the catapults being out of commission from all the expulsions yesterday, I'll have to do something.
Oh, that was the joke with the expulsions. Okay.
Drastic.
Didn't realize they were playing that straight.
Becky Blackbell, please report to the principal's office, please.
But this is an academy. We don't have a principal. We
You
have a
don't?
dean.
Becky Blackbell, please report to the dean's office, please. Thank you.
But the dean is on vacation this week. So why would I...
No! No, Becky, no!
Okay, this is just going to be me not knowing anything about British institutions or East German institutions at the time. What does any of that mean? I went to public school. I got no idea about any type of schooling other than this. Hell, I mean, I technically went to college, but that doesn't count because that was a very different setup. Huh? What do you mean they don't have principals? Wouldn't that just be the person running the school in general? Sorry, this is something so far out of my frame of knowledge. I didn't even realize it was out of my frame of knowledge that they made the joke about it right now. That's weird.
No! Becky suddenly removed from the picture. Anya now has a clear shot to apologize to Damien. Children are famously very good at sorting their feelings out, so naturally Anya's apology will be very straightforward and professional.
Oddly enough, works.
Mr. Magic is this? She's making me go doki doki in my Kokoro! Why Kokoro?
Grimjack, did you seriously? I'm judging you for even involving such an over-the-top weeb line. It's funny because it's kids and it's an explicitly anime setting that is not Japan in the slightest. So the joke there is they're going weeb when there's absolutely no point of it. But why? Oh, God, it hurts. And not just because it reminds me that I used to be even more cringe than I am now. And somehow I've managed to tone it down for YouTube videos. And I'm actually even worse in public or private when I'm not recording. And why? Why would you do that? It's accurate, but why? Not emotions. His only weakness.
Well, would you look at that? All I had to do was infiltrate a heavily guarded campus, impersonate 3 people, and hack a PA system, and she basically apologized on her own.
Yeah.
There's no way Damien could possibly reject a top-tier apology like that.
I can't let her know that I like her. She gotta overcompensate. I'll never forgive you. I hate you.
Oh, I forgot he actually took it this bad.
Twilight?
Dead.
Twilight, how did it go? Does your daughter have a Stellar Star yet? Twilight? Twilight!
Yeah, so Twilight's mission isn't...
You think I didn't catch that? The entire thing about the earpiece going off at the end? Yeah. We all know that was definitely a Metal Gear Rising reference. Yeah, I know it's solid. It's one of the older videos like, Snake, Snake, Snake! Yeah, I get it. Just wanted to see how many people are going to pause the video and go into the comments, Rising? What do you mean Rising? I'm an asshole. I'm aware of that.
Doing so hot. Now he needs Anya to shift gears and try to get her first Stellar Star.
Yeah.
This crucial element must not be overlooked. And any distractions at this critical juncture would be extremely disastrous for Twilight's entire mission. Luckily, nothing of the sort could possibly come up. What am I kidding me? Something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
By the way, my brother's coming over tomorrow.
I'm sorry, your what?
My brother Yuri. He's a very normal guy with a very normal job and a very normal urge to protect me so much that it borders on normal over obsessiveness.
I mean, 1, yours oblivious. 2, she's not even wrong by comparison to her job. His doesn't explicitly kill people. It just mostly kills people. Hers explicitly kills people. It's a very much more normal job by comparison.
Huh. Well, he sounds like an absolute delight. What's his...
Also, he might have proposed to me very seriously when he was like 6.
I'm beginning to question your judgment on his normality.
Yes.
What's his job?
I can't quite remember exactly.
Police officer?
But I believe he's in waste management. Oh, also, I didn't tell him we got married.
Great.
That last one's a bigger
Just
problem.
Great. Well, how much trouble are we in?
Damn it, you traitorous scumbag! Tell me all that you know so I can make it to my sister's dinner party. How could you just hide
Not
a
even a
husband
joke,
right
that's literally
under
how
my
he handled
nose?
it.
And for a whole year? You could be a traitor! Or someone as dastardly as the fabled Twilight himself! Oh, sorry, you still breathing, G?
No, I'm dead. No more, please.
Shit, fine. Well, you can rest up in your cell, and tomorrow we can go back to square one with all the tortures. Nothing like a fresh start to jog that forgetful memory of yours. And Mr. Traitor?
Wait! No, please! I'll tell you anything!
Fine. Mr. Traitor, was it?
It's, Mr. Hayward, but, that name is getting harder to pronounce the fewer teeth I have.
Yeah. Also, one thing about this style of torture is actually effective at getting people to talk. Unfortunately, the problem with all torture is that they will say literally anything to make it end. You will make someone commit any act according to them if you do this. It's also why most places that actually want solid, reliable intelligence don't actually use torture, because it's not reliable. It literally is the equivalent of saying, hey, I got this puppy to agree that they are a mass murderer who killed people who weren't even born yet because he peed on a tree. And yes, I am talking to a 40-year-old man, but he believes he's a puppy because I tortured him long enough that he would say that. And now he's so in pain that he actually believes it too. He's mentally shattered. That's just a problem. But he believes it, and he said it happened. So we now need to arrest all these other dog nappers. I'm over-exaggerating, but the funny part is, if you do this, that is actually something you can make someone believe. If you want to escape pain that bad, you will believe or say anything. It's why it's so absolutely useless. Also, the joke is, he's not ever going to succeed. So I kind of like the fact that he's going to be useless, and he's in this position just like, hey, yeah, fuck him. Personal preference aside, for actually getting accurate information, yeah, that's a thing.
Say your name is Yor. You're my older sister, and you're very proud of me.
What?
I'm your older, sister, and I'm very proud of you.
Damn it, it's just not the same!
That's right.
Yeah.
Jon Breyer's younger brother, Yuri Breyer, the very same younger brother she took care of by taking up
And
contract
somehow even more
killing,
fucked up
is
than her.
coming to dinner. And just add a little extra layer onto this dramatic irony
Syscon?
Sunday. Yuri works for none other than the SSS, aka the State Security Service.
Yeah,
AKA
I'm sure the S's are completely
Austinian
coincidental.
Secret Police. You know, the one focused on ridding the country of foreign spies. Foreign spies like, Twilight?
I can't imagine who that is.
Well, it's a good thing that they have a totally legitimate marriage based on love and not any forged documents whatsoever.
How come?
The irony being, yours completely head over heels for him. But I don't think she's admitted to it this early on in the show. And Twilight's very much coming to that conclusion himself, but he's definitely not aware of it.
You didn't tell me you were married to this cretin for over a year.
I mean, just what we've seen of Yor already, her not remembering to tell someone that, it kind of sounds in character for her.
Do I mean nothing to you, my dear sweet sister? I
Not
love
nearly
with
as much.
all the love in all my heart.
In a very platonic way?
I'm asking the questions here.
Yuri does have a point. To anyone with sense, this situation would be very suspect.
Yes.
Yor assured me that she has a bulletproof lie cooked up, though.
Oh, no.
So let's see what
What's the abridged
she's
version gonna be?
got.
I forgore.
What accent was that?
You forgore?
We're screwed. She's terrible at lying. I did not account for this.
Twilight discovers through his conversation with Yuri, however, that Yor's not the only Breyer who's a bad liar. This guy is filled with lies. Much like an Instagram influencer, all the traveling he's done was complete.
Oh, yeah, the lie. I'm sorry, I want to see that page he pulled up.
Much like an Instagram.
Definitely not an SSS worker, loves his sister. Bon Jovi, Yuji, Haikyuu, Pyro, MJ, Akame. Hey, 371 posts. Foreign ministry worker. Yes, he is safe. There is nobody here that is sick. Also, I think Pyro actually just changed his, icon. Neat. Loves his sister. Well, part of this is accurate, although this might be understating exactly how, R34, he really loves his sister. And honestly, I'm glad that most of the NTR involving them is him specifically being told no. No. Which, oddly enough, is also completely canon. I love it.
Influencer. All the traveling he's done was completely fake. Almost everything Yuri says is taken right out of a script that the Austinian Intelligence Agency uses to stay undercover.
Also, anyone who uses the actual script, that is the dumbest shit ever. It's like, literally, manuals get leaked. Why would anyone be that dumb? I mean, to be fair, he's not actually an intelligence officer, so he wouldn't know that. But also,
Jeez, it really would have been really convenient if Twilight could have just heard my narration. Because I said that like a whole paragraph ago. But you straighten your facts next time, Twilight, because you're kind of slacking here. Things start to fall apart for our married couple when Yuri, already wasted off a single glass of wine, notices Yor and Lloyd react awkwardly when their hands touch accidentally. The Austinian bloodhound asks the two to prove, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that they are truly in love. That's right.
Oh god, the heart.
Overly protective Yuri wants to, let me check my notes here again, watch his sister make out with someone. Not how I do it, but, you know, each their own.
I have no idea what I just paused on, but also, you know, when you really put it out like that, yeah, I want to watch my sister make out with another man. You know, yeah, that is actually exactly what he asked for. I'm going to attribute that to alcohol because even in context, it is weird. Like, even more than everything else there, considering his fascination with her, asking anyone else to do that sounds more like it would hurt him. Granted, he's drunk, and that's also why it didn't happen, because it did hurt him. But it is weird now that you think about it. Huh.
Lloyd activates his charming good-look spy mode and gets ready for an old smackaroo.
Yours face is
meanwhile,
adorable.
needs a little bit of liquor courage to do the deed.
A little?
As they don't really teach you how to make out with someone in a traditional assassination classroom.
Actually, funny thing about that, most initial assassins were very much... This is something that they would actually do. So, nah, I'm going to disagree with you on this one. Getting close to someone during an intimate moment to kill them when there's no one else around and you assume privacy because other people won't watch. Yeah. No, this is, they probably actually would teach that.
Okay, here's what we got. Boom! You got your drunk Yor right here. She's gonna try and make her way down to over here. Boom! To where Lloyd's at, so she can pull off this necessary win for Team Forger. Boom! Got a last-minute interception from Yuri's childhood flashback.
Yep.
Looks like all those time Yor was taking care of little Yuri.
The fact that he never picked up on it.
Boom! Snap back to reality. Boom! There goes gravity, and it looks like they're still in mid-kissing.
I'm not even going to say it. Not even saying it. But yeah, we noticed. We noticed.
Sequence. You know who else was a great kisser? Brett Favre. Anyways, going back to...
You know, I got that last reference about there goes gravity, but what the hell does Brett Favre and kissing have to do? The only thing I'm thinking is maybe to do with that scandal where he stole millions of dollars from poor children. But that's more screwing people over rather than kissing them. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the reference was there.
To the kiss. Yeah. No, I changed my mind.
Dead. Considering how strong she is, it's kind of a miracle he's not dead. And Anya sleeps through it. Anya faces are adorable.
You two are, maybe a little too in sync.
After all the smooching dust settles, Yor helps Yuri, and Lloyd realizes how great a siblings they really are. Yuri gets flustered from hearing his enemy's compliment and tells him that he'll be back to prove his sister is being brainwashed by a suave spy. After all, you'd have to be mind-controlled to love someone as disgusting as...
Yuri's point of view is Nigel Thornberry. Oh, wow. Smashing. I'm sorry, but this is basically completely accurate. Oh my god. The funny part is, he's also completely accurate. He is literally everything Yuri accuses and can't convince himself he's wrong. I just love this.
It's Twilight. Ugh. Looks like you lovebirds no longer have to sleep in the same bed because this mission was a success. The next morning, Anya gets the lowdown on Uncle Yuri's painful visit, while Twilight's suspicion begins to grow on whether or not Yuri is also an agent of the secret police.
Remember, Twilight, suspect everyone, even yourself. You hear that, me? I'm onto you. You'll never take me alive, me. In comes Twilight with a steel chair. Habba! Oh, why would I do that to me?
Why wouldn't you?
I wish I was up to see Uncle Yuri and his secret police stuff.
Based on the experience Twilight had with Yor and his potential background, Twilight decides
it's not a bad move. He also
to be
completely misses she's an
sure
assassin.
of Yor. He pulls a super cool and super emotionally secure husband move to plant a recorder on his wife. As a cherry on top, Twilight also gets a super realistic costume for him and his best friend.
Describing Frankie as his best friend. I can't tell which is worse. Frankie being his best friend, or or the fact that it's probably legitimately accurate. Yeah, probably is. Still waiting for this to backfire. Not on him, but on Yuri somehow, when his boss is the person Yuri identifies as the person who accosted her. And considering it's Yor, and there's a very good chance Yuri's boss might very well know who Yor is because she does work for the same government. And yeah, if he's high enough up, which we don't know yet, at least in the show, maybe that information gets around. Like, you don't fuck with the person who could easily kill you.
Impersonates as a secret police officer, confronts his wife in the alley, threatening her family, and almost making her want to take him down right there and then. Who says romance is dead?
It does actually work on him.
Damn! Twilight did a great job on that glow-up on Frankie. I wonder how much it'd cost for him to do that for me. Twilight realizes at the end that Yor is absolutely faithful to Lloyd and Anya, having no involvement with the secret police and is unaware of her brother's affiliation with them.
Yeah, the secret police. No, she's the people the secret police would sick on you later when they don't care if you have the truth or not.
It's here that a new sensation overcomes Twilight.
What is this heavy feeling in my chest and my brain? It's telling me I'm
Shame.
A total asshole. Should I ask Reddit just to be sure?
I think that's guilt. You feel guilty about doubting Yor, and that's why you feel like such an asshole. Ah! You ripped my real face off with my fake face!
You'll be fine. I know a guy. It's me.
It's probably an improvement.
Now help me find the duct tape.
Twilight tells Yor to just be herself, and not dwell on fulfilling the role of the perfect wife and mother she thinks she needs to be.
Oh my.
This brings a smile to Yor's face, and we get ourselves one of those classic Yor smile thingamajiggies.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna keep this baby somewhere in Yuri's locker.
Oh God, why'd you have to put that last part in?
Mother and dad, and they all have cake to celebrate their fake 1-year anniversary. What an adorable and totally not bizarre event we're all smiling with. Now enough of this chicken soup with a soul crap. Let's head back to Eden Academy.
Oh, it's chicken soup for the soul. That's the joke. Okay. Wow, it's been so long since I even heard that. I completely missed that reference for a second there. Wow.
Yes. I can feel the elegance in the air. There shall be quite the grand week. And with an elegant week comes Eden Academy's most popular and potentially lethal PE excursion.
What?
Dodgeball!
No, what did that book say? I don't know if they changed it or not. Oh, it was a dodgeball event. That's what it was. History of Open College? Oh, Eden College. Okay. Oh, never mind. It's probably not edited in then.
Dodgeball!
Game on! It's time for some dodgeball!
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Ah, sorry. Just when I actually watched this, I was making this joke in my head the entire time. So it's seeing someone else do it. It's like, validation.
What?
Dead. Oh, why would you bruise the Anya?
Word around the academy is that if you're able to be crowned MVP of a game that involves a bunch of 6-year-olds getting pelted with rubber, you'll be rewarded with a Stella Star. Knowing this, Anya requests Yor's help to get her in tip-top shape in order to gain MVP status.
Okay, Anya, it's all in the hips. Now watch me.
Oh
yeah.
My God! My wife has a dodgeball-sized hole through her chest! Oh,
Dead.
Honey, stay with me! Why didn't you dodge?
See?
Okay, 1, I love this edit. 2, God damn it, Grimjack, you just wanted an excuse to do the line. You did the line. You know exactly what we mean. And yeah, it works. It's actually still funny.
It's that easy. Now you
Dead
try.
everywhere.
No more destruction, please.
Meanwhile,
Then she
Gideon
loves
and
it.
his lackeys have their own training montage, astral projecting to Planet Namek and using Ki. Now these kids are really showing off their strengths on the court.
I actually want to rewatch that because that's a really solid
Ki.
edit.
Now these
Yeah. Let's see. Here we
training
go.
montage, astral projecting to Planet Namek.
It's a very clean edit. You can't actually see any variations around him, so he's in a really good spot. You can see Namek, you can see the ball. But they've also chosen, or specifically whoever's editing this, might be Gramjack, might be someone else. There's no extra cutouts here, so they cut out his character image really well to superimpose it on this. They chose a good frame where you don't actually see there, so they might have zoomed in more to do it. And it's just blurry enough around here and around his edges that you don't actually notice it. It's a very clean edit. Holy shit.
And using key.
And this one? Oh, you see what they did there? They put the ball superimposed in front of one of the arm. They cut out his arm, put it in front of it. And then to make it look more clear, they put the overarching energy effect on top of the area, but they blurred the edge so it's not overwhelmingly where the cutout line is. And because it's blurring out everything, it actually makes the edit much easier. Like, look at that. That's actually really well done. Even the little things here, yeah. Sorry, this is actually really well edited. Wow.
Now, these kids are really showing off their strengths on the court. Fully prepared to take on...
I must break you. For Daddy!
Yeah.
Time to unleash my full strength! Yeah! Yes, that's how it's done, my...
I'd also like to point out with something I never noticed early on. He missed. Like, seriously, think about it. Every single one of these is a dick shot. Never mind, he hit his target.
Yes, that's how it's done, my boy.
Daddy.
And they said 6 years of breastfeeding from Papa's teat was too long. You are now strong enough to become the greatest warrior in an academy.
Thank you, definitely not M. Bison.
Now make Bison Daddy proud.
God damn it.
Yes, sir, Daddy.
They did the same thing.
That is a big boy.
Steroids not included.
Street Fighter's Bison had a son, and this kid popped out of the womb as a full-ass man. Bill is ready to take on some little kids' names and break some little kids' bones. Easily taking out Becky, Damien's friends, and, well, quite literally everyone else. I mean, does this really surprise you with Brick Shithouse over here playing? The final players left are Anya and Damien. I'm sure with their incredible ability, Anya has a plan to overcome Bill.
I have no plan to beat Muscle Boy.
That's a bold strategy, Anya. Let's see if it pays off for you.
Wait! I can just read his mind so I know what he's gonna throw. Anya's so smart. It's stupid.
Knowing what he's gonna hit you doesn't help.
Brilliant. With this, I'll basically be invincible. Bring it on, muchacho grande.
Oh,
that's right. I know Spanish.
With Damien's sacrifice knocking him out, the team only has Anya to rely on to land the final blow and win them the game. I hope these kids are used to disappointment, but they're mostly trust fund babies, so...
Yeah, probably not.
This is what it's like to go even further beyond!
Oh my god. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's bad. He's not even throwing it hard.
It's a failure. All is well, since the MVP of the game doesn't really win a Stella Star.
And it was useless.
Nah, the only prize at the end of the day are fun and severe concussions. And those stay with
high school
you
stuff.
for the rest of your life.
We don't talk about elementary,
With that
so no one
over,
does.
Anya's quest to get back in good graces of Eden Academy continues. Twilight notices that Anya's grades aren't looking too high. In phase 2 of Operation Strix.
Yeah, Anya's Anya. Yeah. If they could put it into the TV show, she would probably be a genius.
Needing Anya to
specifically
get
the spy show
stars
she watches and
around
memorizes.
4 months, Twilight's on a time crunch and needs to find something that Anya can excel at ASAP. But it seems nothing really clicks for Anya.
Still a better artist than I am.
Having pink hair was a special skill. Am I right?
Very well might be.
Wow, that's great, Anya.
I heard it being played on Bondman.
Can you play anything else?
Yeah.
Back to the drawing board.
Let me be completely honest here. The background noise of like the drill and all the other bits of machinery going off, it actually improves the sound quality when she's doing that. Yeah.
What was that, Lloyd? I can't hear no more. As the sickle feed the fiddler of the mountain, toys with our mortality.
Twilight's very private concerns are overheard by Anya, using her special brain. And Anya tells her papa that she's not giving up. Twilight decides that it's time for their last and most desperate resort. community service.
Truly the most horrible
go
thing
to their
ever.
local hospital to help boost their chances of getting a Stellar Star by giving back to the community. Surely this can be the way that Anya can finally earn a Stellar Star. Oh.
I'm sorry, just the idea. And I thought this back when I was watching the show itself. You can tell this was made before 2020 for no specific reason that I will mention on YouTube. Because it involves people willingly going to a hospital unmasked. It's like, hey, remember when that was a thing you could actually do? Because there actually is a lot of volunteer work at hospitals. Some hospitals. There's even, I think, called, I don't remember what there's a special designation for people who are volunteers that would come in and help out like this. And it was actually a very common thing, less as time progressed, and definitely not after 2020, which I will not say for it because no one knows what I mean, and I'm going to assume YouTube doesn't either because I didn't say it, so it doesn't count. But you can tell this specific part of the manga happened before then because specifically not so much happened before then, it was created before then because it's super not something that would ever come up afterwards. For reasons that I cannot mention. Yeah.
Oh no, she just got kicked out. She
Yeah.
still sucks. But what's this? A situation arises when a kid in crutches falls into a pool and begins to drown. But
And
sadly,
nobody notices.
every adult in this pool has contracted a case of sudden deafness. And they do nothing to help this drowning child. Fortunately for Anya, she can
Actually,
hear the
that does
crying
happen.
pleas
That's
of
the
the
fucked up
drowning
part.
kid through her brain ears. That's a technical term for telepathy, in case you
Honestly,
didn't know.
with those things on her head, it might even be what it is.
I think I ate too much medicine.
Damn it, Anya, medicine is not for eating.
I'm gonna go to the pool.
Technically, some of it is.
No, don't do what I think you're gonna do in the pool. It's not your personal toilet. Wait!
Anya finds the kid and heroically dives in headfirst to rescue him.
But
Anya's on the scene. The only thing that can stop her now is
not being able to swim.
her inability to swim. Luckily, right before two kids beef it, Twilight comes in at the last moment to rescue them both. After this courageous stunt, Anya is seen as a hero and granted the very first Stellar Star of her entire class. Twilight has his proud dad moment, and this makes Anya feel all warm and fuzzy.
I feel all warm and fuzzy.
Oh, she even
like
says
a
it.
dog. Can I get a dog?
Anya, a dog is too much responsibility. Plus, it'll take way too long for Wise to train one up to proper standards.
What?
You didn't hear that last part. There's a gas leak. Don't worry about it.
Oh. Well,
There's a lot of
Damien
those.
has a dog.
We're getting a dog stat. Move, 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 people.
Wait, what?
Well, Damien has a dog.
Oh,
We're
she's
getting a dog stat.
good.
Move, 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 people. Move, people. This is not a drill. Move. We're on our way to Dog City.
And that's it.
Maybe that's a
That's
dog.
the whole first core of Spy Family. Well, other than that one episode about terrorists at Club Penguin. But these mere 12 episodes
What?
are not all there is to this spying family. There's going to be 13 more episodes premiering October.
Terrorist at Club Penguin? I'll be honest, I think I missed that one. Did I miss an episode? I didn't think I did. Holy shit, I must have missed an episode because I don't remember Terrorist at Club Penguin. Huh.
First. And your Grimmy boy is going to be the first-ish on the scene to tell you all about what's going to happen.
I mean,
Make
technically,
sure
I
to
was the first person to
subscribe
find
so
out
you don't miss
from
out
him that
on
that's going to
when
be a thing.
the next thrilling chapter of this story comes out. And hey, thanks for making it this far in the video. Support like that helps us know that you like our stuff and that we should keep making more of it. Alrighty, Grim Jim signing out.
Oh, he was doing it was the James Bond logo again.
Why do you shoot me every time?
Because.
This is what's gonna happen when I keep talking about this show. Oh God, I'm bleeding out. I don't have enough money for the hospital bills, guys. This is not a game.
That's too close to home, man.
I'm getting lightheaded. Oh.
Why is he doing this to himself? And I gotta say, I didn't realize there was going to be a second season because I was unaware of that. I was like, that's probably going to happen eventually, but wait, no! Sorry, like, that was the high point of this entire video because I didn't know about that. I don't follow the news because usually the news is abjectly horrible. Also, lately it's been involving a lot of things being canceled. It's like, hey, this was a great show, and it's gone. And if you know what I'm referencing, I am so very sorry for bringing that up again. It is very much a painful moment right now. I really shouldn't have. I regret it already. But just this is... I like what Grimjack's doing. I like the style of abridging that's both a review and an abridged at the same time, and just getting so many aspects in there, including Anya learning the #1 daughter skill, wrapping your dad around your finger because you know exactly what triggers to pull. I don't mean levers, I mean triggers, considering Spy. Hey, it's a joke on him having a silenced pistol. Yeah, it's as close as I'm going to get to saying she finally got her silenced pistol, because that'll never actually happen until the very end of the show, and she'll love every second of it. Will it actually happen? I have no idea, but I'm assuming it will at some point, even if someone has to JoJo ending it, like in a certain off-brand that needed a JoJo ending to heal her so nothing else happened. And I'm not going to go into any further detail because also I regret bringing that entire memory chain up, and I don't like it. And someone's going to understand exactly what I'm talking about, and in which case, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. It was a mistake. Yeah. Otherwise, you guys know the deal. There's a link below to Grimjack's video. Hit it up. And when you're done, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And tell me if I missed anything, or if maybe they might have announced a second season already out, more than just the 13 coming out. Also, what the hell's up with that Terrorist in Club Penguin thing? Because I don't remember that episode. Was it an OVA? I literally don't remember it. It's actually kind of bugging me. I don't remember it. It's legitimately bugging me significantly the more I think about it. Not even as a joke. I want to know what the hell I missed. Yeah, because I didn't think I did. Whatever. All the same, link below, hit it up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.